Good morning. It's Thursday. Wanted to see what was new. As you can see, I have no buddies out today. So after some discussion with some chat, we decided we're going to start the workout without buddies, and we'll add them as we go, just so that people can hear instructions to start with, because they do get really loud. And I don't have the option of turning that down, or at least not that I've found. So they do get really loud. So we're going to start our workout without our buddies. So first off, we're going to start with some warm-ups. So we'll start with neck. Moving around with our neck. We'll see if anybody joins me for my workout today. If you're watching this after the fact, welcome. Alright, so we're doing the same exercises that we've done all week. It's the new ones next week. Next week we'll be changing up the time frame a little. Each exercise for a little bit longer. Break a little shorter. But next week we will only do 3 rounds instead of 6. So stretch out, warm up, get yourself moving. Warm up those muscles. In any way, shape, or form that feels comfortable for you. We'll be doing this for a couple minutes. Alright. Yeah, this is still one of my favorites. That morning twist always feels really nice. Alright, let's get some hip circles in there just to get yourself warmed up. I'm just going to keep alternating back and forth. Get your lower back on top of your upper back. T-spine rotations, I find, hit my upper back more, whereas a forward fold or the hips hits more of the lower back. Oh. Let's do that again. Alright, let's get some leg movements. Warm up some hips and your legs. So I'm just doing what's called open and close the door. Back and forth. You can even do some leg swings. And then we've got our hamstring stretches. Didn't quite manage to hold my balance for that one. Still having issues with this one. Okay. I'm stretching out the calf. So you lean forward, keep your heel on the ground. You can feel that in the back of your leg. And get some ankle rotations in there too. Alright, my workout today has been provided by my good friends at Connected Community Health Services. You can find them at connectedchs.com and all social media. The workout is no equipment needed, and it is just based on everyday body movements, things from your hinge, your squats, your pushes, your pulls, and above your head. So that's all we're doing, is moving our bodies in the way that we normally would during the day. Alright, I think we're just about ready to get started. If you need a drink, have your cup of water ready. We've got no buddies to start with. I've made an adjustment to my timer, so hopefully I'll be able to follow a little bit better today than I did on Tuesday. Make sure these are turned up nice and loud so that you can hear the beeps. Over time, I'm sure I'll get better at the 3, 2, 1 start, stop. I follow the beeps as much as anything else. First exercise is the alternate glute bridge. So you're going to be lying on your back. You lift one leg while you lift your hips. If you can't lift the leg, you can rest it on top of the other one. All right. So just rest your other leg and just lift your hips off the ground. I'm going to do these in sets of 3 and switch, because you want to make sure that you're doing equal exercises for all muscles. And we only do this for 30 seconds, so it's not much. And I want to finish my pattern, so I'm going to do 3 more. And that's it for the first 30 seconds. All right. Our next exercises are bent over flappy birds. So you're going to widen your stance a little bit, bend your knees, put your elbows on and just rest. Look up and smile at the camera. And then you're going to hold that position while you move your arms. So you're just going to hold yourself in this position, this bent over position. And then just flap your wings. Just a simple little movement. If you have issues holding this position, you can try sitting in a chair or on a stool, just on the very front edge of a chair or stool. So you still get that anti-gravity exercise. Now, for raise the roofs, all you're doing is you're raising your arms above your head and just pressing up. I'm going to kneel for this just so that the camera can see me better. If you find yourself with a moment between exercises, just breathe. And we're just lifting our hands above our heads. And that's it. Simple little exercise. And that's it for that one. Next is a marching exercise where you're going to march and put your knee to your elbow. Just cross over, squish. So a bit of a standing crunch type movement. Alright. So we're just going to bring an elbow to a knee as we march in place. Alright, here we go. And crunch. Good morning, Bubba. Yes, early morning exercise, although it's not terribly early for me. I started at 9:15 Atlantic Daylight Time, so 9:15 isn't terribly early for me. No, this is my mid-morning workout after all my kids have gotten off on the school buses. And I find myself with some time on my hands. This works best for me. Alright, our next is squat. So put your feet about hip or shoulder width apart. Well, good. Good for you. Alright. Are you going to join me for my exercises today? I'd love to have a buddy to work out with. These exercises are all based on body movements. So nothing overly complicated or stressful. It's just the basic body movements that you do over the course of the day already. Just a little more focused. All right. Push-ups. You get to laugh at my push-ups. My push-ups are horrible. But they are improving. Slowly, but they are improving. All right. Recovery breath is just in through your nose, out through your mouth. You bet. All right. Give me a moment. Push-ups are one of those where if I start talking, I lose my concentration and they get even worse. All right, so these exercises, I have a list over here. It was provided to me by Connected Community Health Services, and they've been doing this workout for, we started last April, and when their scheduling changes, they were no longer able to stream the workout. I asked for the program, and they sent it to me. All right, Aquamans, you're just arms out, legs, and you're flutter kicking. And so I was doing the workout at home, but of course doing it by yourself is boring. So I decided I was going to start streaming it to see if somebody else wanted to try this. It's a lot of fun. We do each exercise for 30 seconds with a 30-second break in between. And today we are going through the list 6 times. Next week I will have new exercises, and actually I'm changing up the time frame next week again, because you get used to the 30-30 after a while. All right, leg raise, you're just the old 80s leg warmer workouts. So you're just raising the leg up and down. So whether you're doing the exercises that I'm doing, or whether you're just using me to keep company, like you're doing your own workout, feel free to join us. I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 9:15 Atlantic Daylight Time, which is 8:15 Eastern. All right, you'll notice I did not switch legs in the 30 seconds. Because there are 6 rounds, I do 30 seconds on one side, and next round I will be doing 30 seconds on the other leg. Now, we have finished round 1. Round 1 is done. So, feel free to grab a drink. We have we got 30 seconds left. A few extra seconds to grab a drink. And I'm going to introduce you to my buddy buddies. Half the reason I use this game, 4, 5, is that I like to exercise with my little buddy buddies. Gives me something to look at and interact with when I've got nobody in the chat. All right, we're back to our glute bridges. You're lying down on your back. And you're just lifting your hips off the ground. Now, alternating glute bridges means you're just lifting off the ground with one leg off the ground. Hey, buddy buddies, how's it going? I don't know where I said. I think that's the pattern. All right, now my buddy buddies get rather loud the more that you have them out. So we started today with no buddy buddies, and I'm just going to add a few more each round as we go, because it's entertaining and it's fun. All right, our bend over flappy bird breakfast. I don't think I finished my thought. Next week we're doing 45-20, meaning each exercise is done for 45 seconds with a 20-second break in between, but we're only doing the round 3 times instead of 6. Hey guys! All right. Raise the wrist. This one is just raise your hands above your head type of exercise. Breathe when you've got a moment between exercises. You guys. I missed my buddies for round one. I was so used to having them around that it was actually kind of weird not having them out. I'm like, just me and the camera. How odd. Just me and the camera, no buddies. All right. Now the goal with this type of workout is to get your heart rate moving, but not to work out so hard that you can't talk anymore. So that's another thing with the streaming, is that I'm working out, but I can still talk to the camera. So I know I've got my heart rate where I want it. It's an anaerobic workout, more geared towards weight loss, as opposed to cardio, which is more muscle building. All right. And in case you can't tell, I am not a fitness trainer. Anything you hear me spout off like that I have learned from the Connected Community Health Service boys over the last year. So I'm just repeating what they would say. But it helps. Just teaching what I learned. Learning what I taught. Teaching what I learned. All right. Whew. Squats are next. I don't know. Oh, a little closer. Sitting in a chair and standing up. Whew. And just breathe when you got a moment. All right, here we go. Ready? Sit in a chair and stand up again. So for a squat exercise, you're just sitting in a chair and standing up, but the chair isn't there. Actually, you can put a chair there and do squats with a chair and just lightly sit yourself and stand up again. If you're worried about your form, you can do that. All right, and that's it for squats. Now we get to go back and laugh at my push-ups again. They are improving, slowly. I still call them my micro push-ups though, because I don't get full range. When I would do them before, I would actually do them against a door or a wall, and then I moved down to doing it against a countertop. So I haven't actually been doing them on the floor for very long. And of course, I'm still on my knees. I think I was going a little deeper that time. All right, Aquamans again. So we're on our tummy with your arms and legs stretched out. You're just flutter kicking them up and down. Always reminds me of those little wind-up diver toys they'd had in the bathtub when I was a kid. And you'd wind them up and they would flap. And they never went anywhere. That's it for that one. Hey buddies, how's it going? All right, so back up to the leg raises. Now I'm on the other side. So now I'm doing my right leg. We'll do that one for 30 seconds. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Feels so empty with only 5 of them out. I'll put a few more out on each round. So by the time we get to round 6, they are very noisy. Squish. Squish. All right. 45 seconds now to grab a drink. Get ready for round 3. More buddy buddies. Hey buddies. Oh, I love my buddies. All right, so we're back to our glute bridges in a moment. All right, we're almost halfway through the workout already today. Okay. If you are resting one leg on the other, make sure you're doing it lightly and you're not using it to brace. Because the goal, of course, is to lift, not to brace. I don't know if I actually did extras or if that was part of finishing the pattern. Well, we'll get through it. All right, Flappy Birds. All right, bending over, rest your elbows on your knees, look up and smile at the camera, and then hold that position while you move your arms. Hey, buddy buddies. Get lots of buddy buddies. You get lots of them, you just send them flying when you're doing this exercise. And that's it for that 30 seconds. We've done 5 so quick, right? All right, raise the wrists. All right, get your hands up above your head. Two arms at once, one arm at once, alternating, up to you. Just pick a pattern that you like and stick with it. And that's it for that one. All right, marching next. Whew. Got a little bit of up and down this week between standing and sitting or kneeling. The last few are all on the ground, so not too bad. Crunch, 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 crunch. it for the marching. Our next exercise will be a squat. Take a moment to breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just recover. Whew. Feet are about hip width apart for squats. And here we go. You're sitting in a chair and standing back up again. Sit back in your chair. Oh, not too far back. Sit in a chair and stand up. Sit in a chair and stand up. As I scare my buddies. Whew. All right. Next is our push-ups. All right, line it up your hands. Okay. Down, drop down to your tummy. Aquamans are next. So you don't actually have to get up after push-ups, which is good because my arms are tired. We're halfway. Just about halfway through our workout. Alright, so your arms and legs out in front of you. Tighten your core for stability and flutter. Hard to talk during this one. My face is in the mat. Okay. You don't even need a mat if you don't want one. The main reason I have a mat is I'm on hardwood floor. And this would suck doing these on hardwood floor without something underneath it. It's just a dollar store yoga mat. A couple of bucks. You can put a towel underneath you if you needed something. Alright, so I'm back onto my left leg. 30 seconds. There, I shifted my position so I could hit my buddies. Still trying to make a straight line though, so I just turned. Oh, I sent him flying! Woohoo! 3. One more. And there we go. Alright. After round 3, we take a longer break. I've got a minute and a half on my timer. Grab a drink. Ooh. If you're just coming in, now is a great time to start warming up. I got a minute on my timer before we do the second half of our workout. And I like to pull up, see how fast I can do this. What is so special about today? So according to nationaltoday.com, what is so special about today? And on their list, we've got National If Pets Had Thumbs Day. Can you imagine what life would be like if our animal friends had that extra digit? I think nowhere would be safe to keep their treats. So apparently that is what is so special about today. They actually have a list of like 5 or 6 different holidays. I only read off the top one now because it takes too long to read them all. lose my timer. All right, 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Whew. We're ready. We've done half of our workout and we're ready to go again for the second half. So we are back to our glute bridges. Oh, look at that, between rounds I didn't even have to stand up. Hey buddies, go ahead, jumping on my face. You're jumping on my face. Okay, start this way. Alright. So, you can just do a regular 2-foot glute bridge or join me for the alternate. Alternate's tricky. And you're only lifting with one leg. Make sure you're planting your shoulders underneath you. Finish the pattern. Okay. And now we have to stand up. Whew. Now we stand up for those bent over flappy birds. Lean down. Put your elbows on your knees. Look up and smile at the camera. And then you're going to hold that position while you flap your arms. Alright. Now that I've got enough buddies, at least I've got a few. Did I even put some buddy arms? I don't think I did. That's alright. Come on, buddies. I want to play. Let's play. And that's it for that. Okay. Hey guys. Whew. You know, if I didn't kneel down or raise the roofs, I actually wouldn't be up and down as much. So feel free to stay standing for raise the roofs, because then you're already standing for marches and squats. I kneel down so the camera can see me better. All right, arms up. Here we go, guys. Whew. I like to think my buddies are trying to do this too, but their arms are so little and their heads are so big they just can't get their arms up. Raise the roofs, guys! Raise the roofs! Let's go! Alright, now we got our marches. Ooh, excuse me. Remember to breathe. You don't want to hold your breath while you're exercising. All right, march crunch. March crunch. Who wants to be a happy sack? Yep, it's fun to watch them. Alright, that's it for our marches. Next we have to do our squats. So you're just going to put your feet about hip width apart, sit down in a chair, and stand up again. Whew. 30 seconds can feel like a long time for a break. When we drop it down to 20 seconds next week, it's going to feel like it's really short. All right. Sit down in a chair and stand up. And I kind of play with my buddies as I come down. Buddies! I'm going to reach down, squat down so I can play with my buddies. And that's it for that one. All right, we got our push-ups next. Now, this is round 4, so I'm back on this side. I'm going to push up in this direction. Push up Aquaman, and then turn on the side for the leg raise. All right. And let's do this. I think I was going a little deeper this time. Just from the shaking of my arms. All right, Aquaman, down to your tummy. Arms and legs out in front of you. Arms and legs out in front of you. Out, away from you. How about that? That'd be really weird having your arms and legs in front of you. That's a different exercise. Probably what a contortionist does. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Oh. I can hear the buddy buddies getting excited because I was interacting with them. Actually made motivation. Woohoo! All right, side leg raise. Get closer to the camera. Whew. There we go. Woo! Now I'm getting them. Hey, buddies. Those little things that keep you motivated, keep you working. My buddies are one of them. They keep me motivated, keep me working. Oh, come on, keep going. Almost done. And there we go. Grab your drink. We're going to get started up again soon. A few extra seconds. Okay. A few extra seconds, but that's it for round 4. We're on round 5. Round 5 is our power round. Fatigue is starting to set in. Motivation starts to dip. So we say, this is our power round. This is going to be our best. We're going to power through it. We're going to do awesome. I need more buddies. All right. On back. Powering through the power round. Make it your best. And there we go. First exercise of the power round is done. Just like that. All right, time to get up. Gotta get our bent over Flappy Birds. Okay. Bring down on your knees. Look up and smile at the camera. Hold that position. And play Bop the Buddy Buddies. Come on, Buddy Buddies. Who wants to play Bop Bop? Buddy, buddy, buddy. Bop, bop, bop. Let's do it. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Bop, bop, bop. All right, and that's it for that exercise. Raise the wrists is next as we power through round 5. Grab hug. All right, arms up. Here we go. Powering through. Raise the wrists. Let's do it. Make it your best. Make it your strongest. Control up, control down. Deliberate movement. Point your fingers instead of putting your palms up if you want. Make a roof instead of raising. You can make a roof. That's it for that one. All right, marching. Hey buddies, who wants to be a hacky sack? Marching? Let's march. All right, we're gonna crunch while we march. 5, 4. I'm gonna march side to side a little. See if I can get my buddies. And that's it for our marching power round. I think that was a good round. Next is our squats. Plant your feet. Breathe while we wait. Okay. All right, here we go. Squatting down and up. Hey buddies, where's my buddies? I'm gonna squat down so I can reach my buddies. Powering through round 5. And there we go. Woo! Push-ups. I'm going in this direction. Woo! Round 5, we're powering through it. We're doing great, guys. Doing awesome. We're more than halfway through round 5, our power round. Woohoo! We're doing great. Okay, push-ups. Okay, I can feel those power ones. I think I was going deeper. So deeper as opposed to faster. I can feel that. Woo! Aquaman next. Push-ups and aquamans. Don't have to get up. Woo! Arms and legs stretched out. Tighten your core for stability. Round 5 power rounds. Make it your best. And I got lots of buddies to bounce around. after that one. Okay. Leg raise. Final exercise of our power round. All right. Scoot forward a bit. Powering through round 5. Bop my buddies. Hey buddies. Almost done. One more. Okay. And that's it for round 5. Woo! Well done, guys. Grab a drink of water. We've got one more round left. One left. Okay. Grab your drink. Get 20 seconds. We'll start. I want a few more buddies for last round. There we go. Lots of buddies for our last round. First exercise is your glute bridge. So you're on your back. There you go. This is our last time through, so don't get sloppy. There we go. And that's it for that one. Woo! Now we gotta get up. My favorite part. I don't do it on purpose, but it's funny when it happens. Okay. Up on your feet. Rest your elbows on your knees. Look up, smile at the camera. And bop, bop, buddies. Let's play bop, bop. Woo! Bop, bop, buddies. Round 6. Nice, noisy buddies. Gotcha. I'm not doing it on purpose, but it's fun to watch. Watch? Watch? I don't know. And that's it for our bent over flappy birds. Raise the roofs are next. Standing up, kneeling down, sitting in a chair. Whew. This is our last round. And you do sweat a little bit. Whew. Raise the roofs, let's go. Come on, buddies, raise the roofs. Wave those arms up and down. Round 6, last set. Let's get that roof right up to the top. With my very noisy buddies. Thanks, buddies. We got the roof up. Marching is next. Oh. Whew. Hey guys. All right, here we go. March, crunch. 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 Keep going. Almost done. Keep going. Almost there. And there we go. Marching is all done. Time for squats. Catch your breath. Here we go. Squat. That one actually startled me. Wow. I don't think they've ever startled me like that before. Okay. Squatting down. I got lots of bodies to play with. Whew. All right, and that's it for our squats. That was our last squats. All right. This way. Or this way for our last round. Push-ups, Aquamans, and our side leg raise. Whew. Done. Drop down for your Aquaman. Whew. My arms are built like jelly. Once you improve enough, though, you kind of start to like push-ups. It's a challenge. So I don't think I like them per se, just yet. Get close. I certainly tolerate them better than I used to. Last Aquamans. Let's go. Fluttering those arms and legs. And done. All right, on your side for the last leg raise. Hello, Killer Pinball. Welcome to the stream. We're just finishing up round 6. And I'm tired. I got one exercise left. And here we go, last one. Hey, buddies, who wants some up? This is one of the ones that I can see all my buddies while I'm doing it. Woo! That's done. Oh, last one. And we're done. Ching! We did it. Oh, golly. I'm tired. Grab your drink. I'm just going to lie down for a second. Oh, I sent it back and it's flying in the screen. My legs are very tired. Let's do some crossover stretches for our cool down. So, take one leg, kind of raise up, and just cross over and relax into whatever position your body falls into. 2 to 3 breaths, bring it back to the middle. Take the other leg up, cross it over, just relax into whatever position your body falls into. Bring it back to the middle. We'll sit up. I'm going to reach for my controller. Now that we're cooling down, these guys get very noisy, so. Thanks, buddy buddies. Time to go. Bye-bye. Oh. And last one. All right. I'm going to put my feet together for a groin stretch. Lean forward. Ooh. Release and shake it out, and then bring it back and do it again. Sit up tall, lean forward. You can even exhale into it. Go a little deeper. All right. I'm gonna turn a little bit. One leg out, one leg in. Reach down, grab your toes. And then we're gonna add a side stretch while we're here. Switch legs. Foot out, grab your toes. I like to hold each stretch for about 2 to 3 breaths, depending on how heavy you're breathing. Stretch, side. If you feel you need further stretches, keep going afterwards. Oh. All right, hands and knees. Let's do some cat-cows. Fair bit of tummy work on our Aquaman. So, hands and knees. You sag your tummy for a cow, and then you arch it for a cat. One more. All right, I'm gonna pull back into a child's pose. Just spread your knees nice and wide. Push yourself seated back, and then stretch out your arms and shoulders. Okay. That got us some lower body. Let's do some upper body. T-spine rotations, and you put your arms out and stretch as you twist. Oh, yeah. You can alternate, or just do a few on each side. All right, let's give ourselves some swinging arm hugs. And finish off with some arm stretches over your head. Oh, arching your back into an arm circle back the other way. Oh. And top it off with some neck stretches. And that's it for our cool down. Well, thank you to those that joined me. That was a lot of fun. Next week we are changing up the workout time frames. So I'm still at 9:15. However, instead of a 30-30 workout, we'll be doing a 45-20 workout. So 45 seconds of work, 20 seconds of break. It would be 15, but 15 seconds is enough time for me. I need 20. So 45 and 20. I'll have a fresh list of exercises, but we'll only go through the list 3 times. So I hope you guys can join me. From Happy Face Candle, hugs and high fives. We'll see you Monday.